Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm be talking about XLM once more. I want to talk to you about what's been happening with the news because we've got, ladies and gents, a lot of important stuff to talk about. I will be talking about the price action and what I expect to happen next. So ladies and gents, if you don't want to miss any of that important information, make sure you do three simple things: like down this video, comment your thoughts down below, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Let's not waste any more time and jump straight into this video. On a little side note, ladies and gents, make sure you check us out at ptgr.ag. It's the first link in the description. It greatly helps me out and it greatly helps you out if you want to learn more about cryptocurrencies. Ladies and gents, let's not waste any more time. Let's talk about what's been happening with XLM. We are down 1.45% in the last 24 hours and the price action has been hovering around the 10-cent zones. What's important is we need to make sure that we don't go below the 10 cents, because as long as we're able to stay above the resistance level of 10 cents, we are good to go. And what I want to talk to you about is what has been the latest momentum with regards to the news that's been impacting the price action. So let's jump straight into it. The first news is straight talking about XLM. Tier 1 September 6 transfer service for Bitcoin and Litecoin tokenization and detokenization on Stellar, while the service is geared towards commercial application, fintech, wallets, exchange, and other types of businesses. So this is very good because it's talking about the implication of XLM with the fact that it is looking into transfer services for Bitcoin and Litecoin, all running on Stellar Lumen. Very positive application because, as you can see, there's article talking about it, and it's always good to see that its application are actually being useful to its users and actually benefiting the end users. So it will bring positive momentum for XLM in the long term. Another news I want to talk to you about is this one, ladies and gents. Nobody like XLM right now. That is my sign to buy. Keep it sideways or let it keep digging. I'm okay with that. And this is very much true, guys, ladies and gents. I know we are a very small community following on the channel, but what's important is that we all follow the same passion for XLM. And when we are seeing is true, we are seeing a lot of hate towards the project. But what I keep telling myself is, listen, this is very good for us, the community, the believers in XLM and its utility that's backing up the projects. What's important, guys, is when you are seeing negative news, you're able to buy the project at a lower price, right? XLM, ladies and gents, right now is dirt cheap. It is dirt cheap, and it's only a matter of time before XLM starts picking up. And when XLM will be picking up, we will be the first one to benefit from this, and people will be like, oh, how did you know? This is not some sort of bet. We've been following XLM since the beginning, and I'm telling you, I've seen all these partnerships growing since the beginning, and it's only getting better and better. XLM is a utility project. It's not a meme coin, and it's only a matter of time before these projects are bound to go up. It's not like a meme project that's only based on fuss. This is actually a project that is for the long haul, and trust me, guys, it's a good thing if it's dipping, because it means we can buy it at a lower price. Ladies and gents, let's talk about this news. Transaction on Ripple and Stellar are near instant. While recently Bitcoin took 85 minutes, 10 times longer than what it should be, to produce a block, and thousands of transactions were stuck in an unconfirmed state until block was finally produced. Now this is talking about the problem we are right now, right? Bitcoin is the market leader, and yet there's so many inefficiencies connected to it. When you look at the two competitors, Ripple and Stellar, which are huge beneficial in terms of utility project, the transaction are near instant. We're talking about fractions of a second versus Bitcoin for 85 minutes. Now, a lot of people tell me, Bitcoin is not really about the transaction speed, but it's more about a store value. Look at it as similarly to gold. But the funny part with that argument is when you look at Stellar and Ripple, those are the physical, the crypto that are being backed up by physical commodities such as gold and silver. So it's funny to me that the one that's being compared to gold is actually not being involved in the ISO 222, and the ones that are not being actually not being compared to anything and that are seen as trash coin are actually the one that are bringing the most utility to the end users. So this is a very funny news, which I think reflects the truth reality, and it's only a matter of time before people realize that, Stellar is actually a utility project and it has a lot of stuff to offer in terms of its transaction speed and others. Let's talk about this news. Stellar is connecting all of the major area of retail to crypto And before the end of the year, you can expect Stellar to have cash access points everywhere in the world through MoneyGram. And this is very much true. XLM and XRP are going to erupt in the next cycle. And ladies and gents, wait and watch. Wait and watch as we are able to exit that bear market and go into a bull market. XLM, XRP, Quant, XDC, all of these utility projects will be the first one to erupt in the next cycle because these are the sleepers right now that people don't realize. The public is not aware of all these partnerships and how crypto, but most importantly XLM and XRP are able to actually benefit society and as well as major institutions. When you looked at BlackRock, JP Morgan, Santander, those are huge financial institutions all asking XLM and XRP for help. It's not randomly a matter of fact that they landed these partnership. It's because they're actually benefiting both parties. So this is only a matter of time before people realize its application. Another news is this one. It's just the beginning. Expect one crisis after another, more debt and higher inflation. If central banks really wanted to control inflation, all they have to do is contract the money supply. But no, they are racing to the bottom. A new system will rise from the ashes. And this is very much true, guys. When you have these moments of incertitude and you have these moments where it's very much chaos in the current financial situation with the debt that keep rising and inflation that's on momentum and records high, we will be finding new systems that will be able to benefit our society. And this is very much where I believe that these utility projects will actually reveal themselves. XLM and XRP are solving major world issues, and it's only a matter of time before it gets reflected in its price action. Ladies and gents, another news I want to talk to you about is this one. For instance, the coexistence phase for cross-border payments is rapidly approaching. This is a report for Deutsche Bank right now, and this is one of the biggest banks in Germany as well as in Europe. It has very much recognition, and it's very much appreciated. With Swift migrating to the new messaging standards ahead of some of the world's major market infrastructure, this will create a period with where some participants face conversion issues between messages conveyed via legacy system and those issued via Swift using the new data-rich ISO format. Now, what do you read here? You talk about ISO format. ISO format is talking about XLM and XRP. So the fact that Deutsche Bank is talking about it, it's not directly talking about it, but I'm telling you because the public doesn't know this. ISO format means XLM and XRP, and yet no one knows about it, but it is one of the players that will be playing with Swift. And Swift has one of the most highest transaction in the world in terms of its coverage. It's insane, and the first winner will be XLM and XRP. As you can see, a report that was issued by Deutsche Bank is directly talking about it. Another one is this one. What do you do when we have a real crisis? The Fed can't control like inflation. What if this leads to a real collapse and a financial crisis with no viable rescue? Hope and past experience won't be on your mind anymore, and this is very much true. We've talked about the records high inflation, the record highs depth. What means is a time for change, and the first one that will be looked into as XRP and XLM because they are ISO compliant, and these will be new standards for the financial institution to be using. Now, it's only a matter of time before this gets reflected to the public, and you are early to this. And ladies and gents, if you are seeing this, feel yourself privileged and lucky because this is very much new to everyone. If you talk it in your surroundings, not a lot of people know the benefits of XLM and XRP in terms of the society standpoint. It's not just NFTs. It's not just store value. This has utility project that will be benefiting many institutions as well as many individuals worldwide when you look at its remittance application for XLM, for instance. Now, another news I want to talk to you about. Former Morgan Stanley executive says crypto will change the financial system, future of money. And this is true, guys. JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs are all looking for new alternative in these precedents and times where we are issuing higher inflation every day and we are issuing higher debts. We need to look into changes, and the changes are coming sooner and later. And it's only a matter of time before this gets reflected. Ladies and gentlemen, another news I want to talk to you about is this one. If you're you're blind to see the new financial system is getting switched on November 22nd, buy XRP, XLM, Algo, and Quant. Do not get left behind. You'll be using the software without knowing. Do not get left poor. The rich will be buying up. And this is very much true, ladies and gents. If you don't want to be left behind, make sure you are diversified in this project. I mean, I've always supported XLM, so my biggest position would be in XLM, but I also have money in XRP. I've also got money in Quant, and I've also got money in XDC network. What's important in the end is to understand what you're investing yourself in. And this is where you need to also make your own research. Don't just watch my videos, but it's important to understand the application of ISO 222 for a financial institution basis, as well as how will this benefit our society. Once you understand this, you soon realize that you are looking at something that will be benefiting everyone worldwide. And this is why I'm so bullish on XLM and XRP, and people calling me crazy in the comments saying XRP and XLM are just garbage, etc., etc. Ladies and gents, I don't need no one's confirmation. I made my research and I know what I'm invested in. I strongly believe that XLM at the current standpoint it's drastically undervalued. Now, ladies and gents, let's talk about this news. Crypto XLM is the Illuminati coin, and I think this is a funny news yet very true. XLM will be revealing itself in the next bull run. Another news I want to talk is this one. I think too many people only focus on XRP as being the one and only. I believe in XRP and as one of the largest bag. However, I also like XLM, XDC, and Quant. I believe all these have an important role to play in the new financial system. This is very much true, guys. XLM, XRP, XDC, Quant all tackle different issues. It's a reason why XRP isn't the only one in the ISO 222 compliant list. It's because we need other players to be helping. XRP is not able to do the work alone. Now, I know a lot of people say, you know, they only focus on XRP. Look behind as to why there's other players involved. It's because XRP is not able to solve all these issues on its own. So ladies and gents, make sure you are diversified. If you made it till the end, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll make sure to catch you in the next one. See you next time. Bye.